Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. Hey, this is a reading, a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning November 16th. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone, so you might want to take a look at the forecast for your moon sign and for your rising, your ascendants. All right, so let's get started. Hey, by the way, thanks again for liking and subscribing so YouTube can find me in the channel. Really appreciate that to those of you out there. Also, thank you for putting comments below if this resonates with you or if you want to own the reading. That helps me connect with your energy. Thanks, guys. So, here's what we have. We have a ton of spirits in my space, if you guys didn't know that, if you're just first visiting. These are my spirits, and I have my own little entourage. And what I'm getting is a bunch of your spirits coming in, some of you who are guided to these videos, so that I can share messages with you directly. Isn't that fun? Fun for you. Sometimes a little bit interesting for me. I got spirits who sing well, sing badly, who smoke cigars, who curse, who laugh, who show me pictures of images about sex scenes between you guys that I don't want to see. So, yeah, it's been fun. You know, I smudge a lot. So anyway, as I'm doing this, I'm getting a few different spirits that are not mine coming through. And one of them is saying, and I will use expletives because this is not a child's channel. One's saying, should I get off the pot? One is showing me that olive branch, some kind of conflict that has to. Okay, so one, the should I get off the pot means make a decision. One is showing me the olive branch, some time to make peace and stop a conflict. We'll get more when we get the cards out. All right, guys. All right, spirits. Hold on. Let's get these out first. All right. Okay, so there's this is the Devil in reverse. You get the Page of Rods in reverse. Okay, and the Architect in reverse. So this is telling me right here about decisions and what it's keeping you, and not making decisions, and what it's keeping you from achieving. Okay. You've got the King of Swords. We've got the Nine of Rods. And we got a second king here. We've got the King of Cups. Let's start with those as Spirit keeps gnawing at me. All right, so we've got the Devil in reverse. Not as bad as you guys think, really, seriously. But it is time to come to terms with something that's going on in your life that you're not wanting to see, you're not wanting to look at. It's time to make a decision, and the decision will actually be easier than you think, and that's going to break the chains. It's going to break those chains that are binding you to the situation. Now, you've got the Page of Rods in reverse, and the page is about bringing the bearer of good news, typically, and if it's in an upright position. But if it's in reverse, basically what's happening is this lack of the decision that you have to make and to break that bind is keeping you from bringing in that good news for work, for the situation, it's for work situation, and for resolving conflicts in a relationship, whether it be a family relationship, immediate family, lover, or in any relationship, really. This lack of decision making is also really keeping you from creating, because the three, if you look here, he's the Architect. Excuse me. It's keeping you from creating this week. And when it's in reverse, once again, it's about senility, and it basically this card represents it's time to make a decision. So it's all about you not wanting to get to that point where you have to say, okay, I have to go and make this decision and break this I don't know, stalemate of sorts, or whatever it is that's binding you to something that is not for your highest good. All right. So you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords represents being realistic and using your head. And you've got the Nine of Rods, which talks about strength and finding the balance between being defensive, and defending. So this is all about whatever it is that's stuck in your craw this week, something that you just can't let go of. And I'm not even gonna, because there's so many different spirits coming in telling me things, I'm just going to say there's a lot of people that are going to be looking at this video that are in this situation where they're steadfast, defensive, and they're just not seeing what they need to do. Just this decision's easier than you think. Make the decision, and you'll be able to break this cycle and move forward. And you've got these two kings. This king right here is about time to settle conflicts. I mean, this is all this week is all about this. You're in that, and I'm going to call it limbo state, because you can't move forward if you have things that are unresolved. Okay? And so what happens if what happens if they can resolve this conflict? Bang, bam, as Emma would say, bam, Wheel of Fortune. You know what the Wheel of Fortune is? Luck. Wheel of Fortune brings in good news about some of you for a new home, for a new living situation that's better for you, for better long-term relationships, for releasing old lovers, for reconciling with relationships, with improvements in money and career. I mean, I don't know. You just can't make this stuff up. I don't know if you guys can see the energy that I can see here on the screen. No? Okay. Well, if you can, good for you. Welcome to my world. All right. So the reading is about getting out of that. I'm getting this picture of this young little kid, and they have to stamp their foot one, stamp their foot two, their arms are folded, and they have a puss on their face. I'm not budging. Well, sweetie, the universe is telling you, you are going to F the budge this week. And I'm not spelling out the expletive that Spirit just provided, but you will budge. You have to budge, because you're just going to get stuck and you're going to fester. And it's going to fester and fester and fester and get worse and worse and worse, and that's not helping you. Do what you got to do. Someone's saying, get your head out of your ass. That's one of my guides. They like to use that. And you'll be able to move forward into something much better situation all the way around. Okay. All right. I'm also just had someone spirit in. I'm so sorry. We have a spirit in here who's saying that one of the Virgos that are going to be viewing this has lost somebody this week, and just recently in the last 7 days. I am very sorry. The spirit is just wants you to know that it's all good and you're going to be fine. I guess this person left some unfinished business that other people have to deal with. So know that there is no end. And I'm going to move quickly to this next, what the card is that for the Ascended Masters. And this is from Majori, and it's listen. So, hello. Listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you this week, Virgo. All right? It's time to settle the conflict and to have the peace. And the internal conflict that you're experiencing, someone's telling me also. Some of you are experiencing internal conflict. It may not be a conflict with somebody outside of you. So fix the conflict and and the world will be yours. Okay? All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you again, liking, subscribing, and adding comments below the video. Really appreciate that. Have a great week. Take care, Virgo.